Today's the first day of June, and I think that we should start the month off with an activity because activities are fun. So all you're gonna need for this activity is some building blocks. I'm using Lego, but if you have any other kind, that works too. Some marshmallows, as well as toothpicks. And then of course, your imagination. So this activity is best done with 2 people, but if you don't have 2 people, don't worry about it. You can still do it on your own. The first thing you're gonna do is you're going to take your building blocks and you're gonna make whatever shape you want. Anything you can make with your building blocks, you can also make with toothpicks and marshmallows. That's the thing that's so cool about this. I've already made, so I made this. And then the next thing I did was make a cube. Doesn't look the same, but it is the same thing. It's 4 sides and they're roughly the exact same length on each side. So the next thing I'm gonna do, because I wanna challenge myself, is I'm gonna make this into a little bit of a house. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Okay. So I already made a cube. And the next thing I wanna make, because I think I wanna challenge myself, is a pyramid. So I've just built up on top of each other. You've probably done this before, but have you ever done it with marshmallows? So I'm gonna take my cube that I already had, and then I'm gonna make it into a pyramid. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult, but give yourself some patience and some time and you'll be able to get it no problem. We're going to start with our block pyramid. So this is what we're gonna build off of, and we're gonna try to replicate it. So I'm gonna show you how I got the cube that I originally had right here, and I'm gonna build this again and then make it into a pyramid. I take 4 Q-tips, and for each Q-tip, or I'm gonna start with 1 Q-tip, and then I'm gonna put my marshmallows on either end, and then I'm gonna take my next Q-tip and poke it into the end, and then I'm gonna grab another marshmallow. So every pointy part of a Q-tip needs to be in a marshmallow, and that's how you're gonna do it. And then your last one, you're going to put right in between those. From there, you're gonna take another Q-tip and you're gonna build up. So I put a Q-tip in each, not a Q-tip, toothpick, sorry, a toothpick in each marshmallow. And now that they're all standing up, again, the simple rule is for everywhere that there's a pointy spot, you need to have a marshmallow. And then they start to get heavy, so you're gonna want some supports. So I just take my middle one and put it right through, just like that. Sometimes they're gonna fall over before you get your toothpick, but that's okay. Just start again. Patience is super important for this. And the thing that's fun about doing these is this is practicing your math skills. You might have done this in math class, or if you haven't yet, you might do it eventually. So I'm gonna take 4 more. So we've now made our cube, which is awesome. The next thing we're gonna do, we've gotta make the point for our pyramid. So I'm pretty lucky and I have a really big marshmallow, which I'm gonna use as my top point. And then I'm gonna take my toothpicks, and instead of pointing them directly up like I did from the bottom, I'm going to put them in on an angle. And this part's gonna take a little bit of fussing about, which is totally okay. Ooh, I might not need my big marshmallow, I might just need a regular marshmallow. So these 2 are already really close to each other, and you just want to kind of poke all of your marshmallows, sorry, all of your toothpicks into your marshmallow. And you have just made yourself a pyramid, or you can make it a home, and you can get, if you've got Lego guys, you can have them, you can build a whole city out of these. So they don't match exactly, but it is the same shape. So if you have any friends or siblings or mom and dad or aunts and uncles who want to do this with you, it's super simple. Just ask them to make a shape, and then you can build your own out of toothpicks and marshmallows. sure to save a few marshmallows for later this week because we are going to make such an awesome catapult with them. Yeah, you heard me right, a catapult.